Hello everyone. I am NIharika Verma, Assistant Professor, School of Management. And topic for today is Introduction to McKinsey's 7S Framework, which is a very important topic in business policy and strategy. Apart from this subject, the McKinsey 7S framework is also important and every management student should know about it. So, starting off with today's topic, first we should know what is McKinsey's 7S framework. So the McKinsey 7S framework was developed by former McKinsey consultants Robert Waterman and Thomas J. Peters in the year 1970. This framework was first introduced in their book In Search of Excellence. This McKinsey's model is basically a framework for organizational effectiveness that postulates that there are 7 internal factors of an organization that need to be aligned and reinforced in order for it to be successful. So in all, there are 7 key elements that are strategy, structure, system, shared values, style, staff, and skills. So this framework is basically an organizational tool that assesses the well-being and future success of a company. It looks to 7 internal factors of an organization as means of determining whether a company has the structural support to be successful. So this model comprises a mix of hard elements which are clear cut and influenced by management, and soft elements which are influenced by corporate culture. So what are the key elements? As I have already told you, there are 7 key elements or the 7 factors which are classified as hard and soft elements. Hard elements are easily identified, and the hard elements are, they include your strategy, structure, and system, whereas the soft elements, being more intangible, include the shared values, skills, style, and staff. So basically, this framework is used as a strategic planning tool by organizations to show how seemingly disparate aspects of a company are in fact interrelated and reliant upon one another to achieve overall success. So firstly, we'll discuss about the hard elements which include your strategy. So strategy is basically a plan developed by an organization in order to remain competitive in its industry and market. It is basically an ideal approach to establish a long-term strategy that align with other elements of the model and clearly communicates what the organization objective and goals are. Next, we'll move on to the second part, that is your structure. Structure again comes under your hard elements. So the structure of an organization is basically made up of its corporate hierarchy, chain of command, and divisional makeup that outlines how the operation functions and interconnect. In effect, it details the management configuration and responsibilities of worker. Now, the third element in this, in the hard part, is your system. What is a system? System is basically, it refers to the daily procedures, workflow, and decisions that make up the standard operations within the organization. Okay, and you might have already seen this pyramid earlier also. So all these things come under your system. Next, we'll move to the soft elements. So soft elements include your shared values. What are the shared values? Shared values are the commonly accepted standards and norms within the company that both influence as well as they temper the behavior of the entire staff and management. This may be detailed in company's guidelines presented to the staff. So in practice, the shared values relate to the actual accepted behavior within the workplace. So I hope so now that the core values, the shared values are now clear. Now we'll move on to the next element, that is your, yes, that is your style. What is style? Style is basically the approach that management takes in leading the company, as well as how this influences performance, productivity, and corporate culture. Basically, what is the leadership approach? What are the communication patterns, and what are the various problem solving methods that are there in the organization. Next is your staff. Now, what is a staff? Staff refers to the personnel of the company, which basically means how large the workforce is, where their motivation resides, and as well as how they are trained and prepared to accomplish the task set before them. So basically, it includes talent management, organizational design, succession planning, as well as employee morale. All these things will come under your staff. Next is your skill. The last one is your skill. What is a skill? It includes the talent and capabilities of the organization staff and management, which can determine the types of achievement and work the company can accomplish. There may come a time when a company assesses its available skills and decide it must make changes in order to achieve the goals set forth in its strategy. So the skills includes the core capabilities, the continuous learning, as well as the adaptability of the people, of the staff in the company. So all these things are part of your McKinsey's 7S framework. And next we'll discuss about SWOT. As you have already read about it, what is SWOT? Yes, SWOT includes your strength, weakness, opportunity, as well as strength. Your strength and weakness will be internal, whereas your opportunities and threats are always external. That we have already discussed, the strength, weakness, opportunities, and threats. So in last, I would like to conclude that this framework, the McKinsey's framework, it is used as a strategic planning tool by many organizations. Yes. So, and it includes 7 elements that are defined under hard and soft. So, this tools helps to assess the well-being and future success of a company. With that, I come to an end to the lecture. Thank you so much.